Right, this video is just an update on what I've done past 2 weeks. Start with the enemy. Right, so I've got variables that control which target points it's going to go to. So if setting this to 2, and then set the target points to 2 and 3, it'll move to 2 and 3. And that's setting the behaviour tree. So when you input, when I set the amount of target points it's going to go to and which points we are in the behaviour tree, it just gets that. So where is it? Gets the number of patrol points, gets the points from the blueprint which has been set into, and then just moves to him. So I'll move to patrol point 1, move to patrol point 2, move to patrol point 3. Where is it? Yeah, this mess is just a soft lock on so that when I start attacking the enemy, if it starts moving away, it's going to follow him slightly and it's going to rotate towards him. So it just locks on softly. And I can't remember how I did this, just a mess. I think it's whenever I do a single attack, it makes a line trace, and if it's an enemy, which is near our human blueprint, it locks onto it. And it's just done with a final look at rotation. And it also makes the turning faster. Also, I've got finisher attacks and R4 combos. So on the first one, it's an Arrow Storm. Ice one just slows him down, it's got ice spikes. And the fire one makes 3 fireballs and hits him. And I've got the 3 different spells influencing like the finisher attack. So if I do 3 metals and then a fire finisher, it's only going to do 1 fire. But if I build it with more fire, it's going to be more powerful, and it does 3 fire. Same if I do put ice into the metal finisher, it's going to slow the character down a little bit. And if I do 3 metal and metal finisher, it's lots of arrows. But if I just do fire, 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 there's not so many arrows. But with fire in the metal finisher, it adds fire to the arrows and does damage when the enemy steps on him. Also, we've got a basic block going on, like Doctor Strange shield looking particles. So it stops the enemy from doing damage and stops the movement. What else is there? Yeah, so it's just basically playing and stopping the bot montage, and in each of the combos made some macros. So it's like a tally system, so the first attack always sets all the tallies to 0, and because this is a metal combo, it's going to add 1 to the metal. Then after each of the next attacks in the combo, it's going to add another 1 to that tally. And then here's the metal finisher. So first what it's going to do is get the metal tally, and if you've had one metal attack in a combo, it's going to add 50 arrows. If you do 2, 100, 3, it's going to add 200. So it's changing it that way. But then it's going to activate an Arrow Storm particle, and then once it collides with something, it's going to check if there's more than 1 fire in the combo, and if there is, it calls this event and spawns little ember blueprint in the location, and that does damage. And if it's not, it'll just carry on and do normal metal attack damage, and it'll do, go on this blueprint, you just create an emitter of sparks of metal on the ground. Also, they get the ice tally, and the more ice attacks that are in a combo, the more the enemy's going to be slowed down. So 1 second, 2 second, 3 second. What else is there? That's pretty much it. The rest it's just been cleaning up the blueprints, fixing glitches, so it takes damage instead of, so before when it was attacking the AI it carried on its combo, but now that I've attacked it, it always stops and waits. Well, it gets interrupted, so it's prioritising taking damage over dealing damage. And that's pretty much it.